Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing, Sweepy?
Nothing.
Do you want to be on the Linus and Lucky Show? Tapes rolling.
No.
No.
Well, what about me?
What about Linus?
I'm here
You
too.
can talk to Linus.
Yeah,
Hi.
how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fabulous.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kirkland Marcy. Kirkland Marcy's on the line. You might recognize her from Kirkland Cheddar. And don't
get confused.
Don't get confused with
Right.
the Condo Reuben.
Now, Marcy, tell me, please, how's Peppermint Patty doing?
She's awesome. She's doing great.
Good,
Sends her
good.
love.
Yeah.
I knew. She's still got the Jerusalem cruisers on.
Yeah, the Birkenstocks.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Chuck. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. All right. Well, Marcy,
Yes.
you were all texty just a minute ago.
Yes.
And,
You caught me off guard. I'm like in the middle of making dinner and
well, I'm in the middle of making a radio show.
Creating the gold.
Gold, Marcy. All right, you're killing me. We're going to start the show now.
Marcy, 43 degrees here in Action Heights.
I got 6:58 p.m.
Winds are light and variable.
Traffic's favorable.
Traffic is favorable.
And you have yourself a wonderful rest of your Friday evening.
you too.
And we're going to go.
Bye.
Bye. Go ahead and throw that on the floor.
Well, that was kind of a bust.
It's worth a try.
Oh, yeah, you got to give it a shot.
Hey now. Hey now.
That's right. Hey now, ladies and gentlemen, that was Marcy. The phone lines are lighting up before we could even turn on
Phone
the
lines
switch.
are on, Linus.
That's right. 847-254-1951 if you want to get in touch with us.
If you want to email us, it's the Linus in Lucky Show, like Guns N' Roses,
Right.
at the gmail.com. Link your Android phone now. I don't have an Android.
Oh, that's your computer asking you. They're going to entertain you if you just say so, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you want entertainment or not, it's coming at you. You press the play button, and we are now going to give it to you.
Yeah, here it comes.
Get ready for the hilarity to ensue.
7 p.m. It's Friday, March 25th, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder where you're at now. I'm sure it's not Friday the 25th, but that's where we're at right now in this moment of time. We like to share that. It's always a fun time to get together with Linus and listeners.
Yeah, hey now.
Hey now, it's a spring spooktacular. We're jumping off. Spring was 2 weeks ago, right? Wasn't it?
Well,
March 10th?
earlier this week.
Oh, it was just okay. So it was the
Was
20th.
it March 20th?
Yeah, the
yes.
20th,
Was the
okay.
Sunday? Yes.
So we're 5 days in the spring.
We have sprung.
It's sprung.
We have sprung.
Yep.
And we sprung ahead with the clocks.
Love it.
We're yeah.
Love it.
Well, it means actually it means I stay up later because normally I go to bed when it's dark. Now it's dark or it's light past my bedtime.
Yeah.
So I'm a little confused.
Yeah. 7:45, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I should have been in bed 2 hours ago, but now that it's light out, I stay up.
Well, this is where you're supposed to be. This time setting. This is the real time.
I should be awake during these
This
times.
is the real time.
Well, there's not much going on.
And well, that's why in November they're like, hey, why don't we throw the clock back an hour? So everybody can get to bed a little early.
The clock backs an hour.
So, yeah. They're trying to get rid of it again, which I hope they do.
Well, and it would just stay where it is right now.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you know what? The rotation of the Earth and the spinning on the axis, lends itself to longer days in the summertime anyway. We don't really need to be fucking with the clocks.
It had something to do with farming, like way back in the day.
But you know what? Nowadays, everything's, done by digital osmosis, and you don't even have to go around your house and change the clocks because they just change for you.
That's right.
If they're hooked up to the system.
They're hooked up to the system.
Right. You don't even, your car. Remember the good old days when, Sometimes you didn't even change it in your car. Go, is it really only 3 o'clock? No, dude, it's 4. I just forgot. I just didn't want to change it. It's too many buttons to change it in my car.
You just do the math.
Right.
Yeah. What am I trying to figure out this? Well,
Right,
the newer stuff, it's easier.
Just leave it on the time it was when you bought the car.
I didn't have any trouble changing the clock in my new truck compared to the old one.
Because it did it for you.
Well, no, I still had to do it.
Really?
Yeah. But they made it real easy.
Is
like
that Ford?
It was. Yeah, of course it was a Ford, baby. That's why. Fucker only runs downhill.
Fix your clock daily.
Fuck, dude. Right. Well, at least I'm not pushing it like those Chevy owners out there. They gotta push it.
Yeah, push it real good.
Why can't I figure this out?
What are you doing?
Well, I thought it would be fun to find this thing. I had a birthday recently.
You did?
I did, ladies and gentlemen. Lucky is...
I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Right.
Not a fucking clue.
Turned 50. I'm an old man.
Your old dog.
So old man.
Well.
And I found one of those, like what happened in 1972.
Oh, okay.
And I thought that would be fun to go through, but I can't seem to find it.
Well, that's a shame.
Can't seem to find it. I saved it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. All I wanted was a cold pop. All right. Well, shall we get right into it?
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's
All
get
right.
a cold pop.
All right. Let's get you. Everybody, get your cold pops. Cheers, cheers. Throw it up in the air.
Cheers to you. Happy birthday, Luck. You old Seabiscuit, you.
There
there you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
The mind of a child in the body of an old man.
That's right. So what are we going to get into? I don't have anything. I got nothing.
I couldn't find the Facebook thing,
Right.
so I'm going to do it old-fashioned style.
There you go.
That's right. 50 years ago today, back in 1972. It was you. There is famous people born. So
Okay.
these are celebrities that are turning 50
With
this year with me.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. There's 9 of them.
Okay.
You want to try guess any, or you just want me to round them
If
off?
you give me a clue, I'll guess. But I mean, like right off the top. I don't know.
Okay. One of them, his name is The Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne
Yeah,
Johnson.
thank you.
The other one was a hip hop East Coast guy that I think is in jail now. He's a big fat dude. And
Biggie Smalls.
oh, very close. You're scandalous.
Biggie Smalls is all I got.
Notorious B.I.G.
Oh, isn't that the same guy
I don't know.
with the big?
I don't know.
I don't. Could be. Who knows?
Well, somebody else called Big Show. I don't know who Big Show is.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any idea?
No idea.
No.
And all due respect to all the Biggies and the Smalls and the, don't come shooting up the studios. We love you.
You know what's hilarious? And I didn't mean to do this on purpose. I just pulled this card out on my own.
Yeah.
The next name I see is actually a big fucking dude.
Okay.
One of the biggest basketball player motherfuckers you ever seen in your life.
Oh, Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal turns
There you
50.
go. Hey, if we're
this
not on
year.
the phone, unplug the phone. I think it's the phone making the noise, if you don't mind.
Never.
And then if we get a call, we just plug her back in.
Yeah, we'll just plug her back in.
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. He's 50.
Mom Spaghetti. Eminem.
I don't know.
Eminem. He turns 50 this year.
Oh.
Heidi D'Amelio.
I thought it was the name of the lady that made the sauce.
I always thought Eminem was just Eminem, like the candies. And
Right.
he spells it with an E.
Marshall
Marshall Mathers.
McGuire.
Yeah, McGuire.
Okay.
Show me the money. Heidi D'Amelio. I don't know who that
I
is.
don't know who that is.
Sophia Vergara. I don't know who
Oh, yeah. You know who she is. She's the attractive gal on the show with Ted Bundy. Ed O'Neill, who played Ted Bundy.
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
Ted Bundy was a serial
That
killer.
was a serial killer. Yeah, not to be confused with Al Bundy. Ed O'Neill. She's Sophia Vergara. Yeah, she's a looker. She's that. I don't know if she's Spanish or she's Italian
Vergara.
or she's
Sofia Vergara.
Spantalian?
Could be. You know, like that Mediterranean. You could just say
yeah,
Mediterranean.
Right.
You just say Mediterranean. Unless it's
Right.
like obvious Mexican.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, Mediterranean.
She's ethnic. This is the easy way out or in, whichever the case may be.
Lastly,
Yes.
the last guy that's turning 50 this year.
How about Sally Brown would be good at this game? Who turned 50 this year?
He's a rock star that specialized in radio friendly punk music.
Radio-friendly punk music. Mm-hmm. Isn't that a contradiction of terms?
That's what happened in the 90s. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what happened in the 90s. They had such hits as well, now I can't remember.
Is it David Grohl?
Ooh, very close, but not him.
Same band?
Different band.
Oh.
But they probably toured together. This guy takes the pictures and still frames in his mind, hangs them on his shelf and in good health and in good time. He's got tattoos and memories and
Oh, Mr. Green Day.
yes, Billy Joel Armstrong.
B.J. Armstrong.
B.J.
Not to be confused with the point guard
Oh, little BJ.
for the Chicago.
Oh, little BJ.
Chicago Bulls.
Every time he took a free throw, he always joked like he was doing it for his mama, because he was like he was a little kid. So I'm gonna get this basket for you, mama.
You know, even when he did the Michael Jordan thing interview with the Last Dance whatever video thing,
Yep.
he still looked like he was 12 years old.
Right. Yeah. Just never aged.
I'm BJ.
All right. Let's get into popular toys. And so in 1972,
Okay.
you played with some of this shit.
Tonka.
Tonka is not on there.
All right.
Well, geez, this is mostly
Mattel. Any Mattel products?
this is mostly girl stuff here.
Well, you're kind of a girl.
I guess I am. I didn't know this was the girls' edition, but the Easy Bake Oven.
Ah, I think
Easy-
we got one on the shelf over there.
Easy Bake Oven came out in 1972.
Oh.
We've got a Talkie Chrissy doll. Do you know what a Talkie Chrissy doll is?
No, would that be a doll that talks like Chrissy from Three's Company?
Or
Jack.
or Brady Bunch? Wasn't there a Chrissy and Brady Bunch? Toss across game. You ever
Oh,
play
yeah.
Toss Across
Oh,
game?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I tossed it a
Toss
number
across
of
game.
times.
Not tossing off, Mom.
Oh.
Just combing my hair.
Well, the old toss it off a couple times.
The Barbie doll. The first Barbie doll came out in 1972.
We got the airplane over there. If you want, we got the Barbie.
So
airplane.
she's a cougar now, Barbie.
Yeah, she is.
Fisher Price Play Farm. Do you remember that? I don't remember that, but that came out in 1972. And the Frisbee. You would have thought the Frisbee was invented way before.
Yeah, it seems like it was way earlier than that.
Perhaps it was the Frisbee Company.
Right.
You know how we call paper towels Scott towels?
Exactly. Yeah.
I
Scott
think
Towns.
let's do music.
All right, I'll take music for 200, Alex.
Music for 200, 1972.
Yes.
Bye
Bee
bye.
Gees.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. By the.
Well, I want you to guess.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Chevy.
Chevy Chase.
Well,
Bye bye Chevy. What are you talking about? I'm confused now.
to the whiskey. I'm just giving you clues. Bye bye. Chevy. Levy. Whiskey. Rye.
Oh yeah, there you go. American Pie by Don McLean.
Ding ding.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. We'll edit, delete, and make that sound like I got it right away.
Right? Linus is on the board. There's back in 1972, there was a band called Hot Butter, and they had a hit called Popcorn.
Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
on the fucking card,
No
man.
way.
It's on the
You're
card.
making it up.
I wish I was. Harry,
Hey, hello again, everybody.
everybody had a hit song Without You, which is probably very different than the Motley Crue version. How many songs you think are called Without You or like Without?
Oh, a
I mean,
million.
like, oh my God, a million. I bet you more than the girl's name that they're actually whining about. The Moody Blues.
Yeah, man.
Nights in White Satin.
Yeah.
Loo.
Hey, no.
Looking for a Heart of Gold. Mr. Neil. He had a hit. It must be Neil and Roberta Flack. Neil Young, Roberta Flack, Heart of Gold.
Right.
Oh, no, it's just because Roberta Flack has such a long song title. The First Time I Ever Saw Your Face. Daniel Boone, which
he discovered the Mississippi River.
can't actually be that guy. Beautiful Sunday, if you know what that is.
Not a fucking clue.
Not me neither. Al Green said, let's stay together
in
1972. Gilbert O'Sullivan had 2 hits in 1972. Alone Again.
And Short and Bigora.
Because if you're not without the person, you're alone again.
Right. See how you bring it full circle?
And Claire. So Claire must be Gilbert's... that's who he's whining about. In the Alone Again. Moving on to movies, ladies and gentlemen. 1972, The Godfather. The other one that we all know.
You broke my heart, Fredo.
With the banjos, Deliverance.
Sure.
There was a movie called Pulp. I only know Pulp Fiction, so I'm not sure of Pulp. Another movie called Solaris.
It was Pulp nonfiction.
Yeah, it was. It was just pulp. It was just true.
Right. Yeah.
Everything was.
Yeah, we're not.
It was a newspaper.
We're not making anything.
It was the news. It's a movie. The news.
It's pulp.
Solaris. I'd never seen Solaris.
No.
The Wrath of God. Never.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Okay. The Cowboys.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. Last Tango in Paris.
Yeah, I heard of that one.
The Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah.
We've definitely heard of that. The Last House on the Left.
Nope.
Cabernet.
Nope.
70s slang.
Yeah, man.
Dream on. Not likely to happen.
Dream on.
Let's boogie.
Yep.
That means dance.
That means 2 things.
Look at that bunny over there. That's a cute girl. 1970, they call them bunnies.
You can't say that nowadays.
I don't know, can you?
No, you can't.
The bunny, because the
Hey, bunny.
yeah, the rabbits be pissed off.
Yeah, that's
Right.
that's something.
Yeah, they're offended. Don't compare me.
Right.
Right. The other 70s slang, copacetic, which is just
Use that today. So
that's a word.
Yeah, that's just a word.
It's not slang.
No.
Psych, to trick someone.
Sure.
1970s.
Lame.
Yeah, kind of. TV shows.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. WKRP.
Not 1972.
Oh, 73.
Songs that made the hit parade.
You're right.
Guys like us.
All in the family.
All in the family.
Yep.
1972.
Oh, Archie! I think somebody else got a voice that sounds like this. Asshole.
That's it right there. Yeah,
And
that's,
there you go.
That's it right there.
Yep.
The other one. Bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da, ba, bum, bum, ba-da,
That's
bum, bum, ba,
Barney Miller.
Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba, ba. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-do.
Is that not Barney Miller?
No, Barney Miller is dum, da-da-dum.
Yeah.
Right. Dun, 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 dun. Sanford and Son, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Sanford and Son.
Dang it. I should have known that.
Hawaii Five-0.
Right.
Didn't know that. Came out in 72. Maud. That was another beauty 50 years ago.
Sure.
Bridget Loves Bernie. Ever hear of that?
Never heard of that
It
one.
was a television show. It was also...
Short-lived.
Must have been. One that wasn't is the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Oh, yeah.
That came out in 1972. And the Flip Wilson Show. You know
Oh, yeah. That was a variety show. Flip Wilson. He was great. He was gold. The variety show was just fantastic. Did a number of things in drag. Did Sir Flip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
He like set the press. You know how Jamie Foxx has his girl in drag that he does with the
Yeah. Oh, so that was a Flip Wilson band.
Yeah, Flip Wilson did that long before Jamie Foxx did.
Do you know who the president was in 1972? Take a wild guess.
Jimmy Carter.
Richard M. Nixon.
Oh, Dick Nixon.
Dick Nixon. The world population was 3.87 billion. The U.S. population was 209.9. Just call it 210 million. We're at 350 million.
Oh, yeah.
Plus
You're
at this point.
growing like weeds.
Oh, my God. Can't stop spitting them out. A life expectancy in 1972 for a man is 67.4 years old. 67.
Well, it's not very long.
It's not very long.
You're about done.
I'm damn near close. I'm certainly more than halfway. You're 3/4.
Yeah.
3/4.
Time's up.
Time's up. No, I don't want to be here for a short time. And then our better halves will make it to 75.
Bitches.
HBO was launched in the U.S. for the first subscription cable service
in 72.
in 1972.
Get out of here.
HBO.
Wow.
Digital watches were first introduced.
Your Casio.
Yep, your Casios.
Sure.
1972.
Yeah. Beep,
By the time I hit school, there was already a calculator in there.
Beep, beep. Shut that fucking thing off. Beep, beep. I don't know how.
Oh, and speaking of that, the first scientific handheld calculator, the HP 35, is introduced.
Hey, no.
Guess how much?
HP 35.
Yes.
$17.95.
No, man. This is like got some kind of computer in it.
Oh.
Right.
$5,000.
$395.
Man, that
That's
thing is-
$5,000 in today's money.
That what kind of is, yeah.
In today's money. The Volkswagen Beetle becomes the most popular car ever sold in 1972. The Beetle.
Yeah, they were making them long before that.
And optical fiber is invented. That's your fiber optics.
Sure. Yeah.
That's all that. That started in 1972. There was some events in 1972. Israel athletes were murdered in Munich at the
Okay.
Olympics. That's a nice reminder for everybody. Now I'm going to scroll ahead.
Bring it through
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna-
screeching halt.
Yeah, now I'm scrolling ahead. The
Jeez.
space shuttle program is officially launched.
Yeah.
So, but they didn't really launch a shuttle. You'd have thought they would have done it then.
Launch the program, launch a show.
Yeah, I guess whatever.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
The first female FBI agents were hired in 1972.
Female BIs.
Right.
That's what the F stands for.
Yep.
It's female.
Yep. Dick Nixon went to China.
Okay.
All right, apparently that was notable. In 1972, the last U.S. ground troops were withdrawn from Vietnam. So by 72, everybody was out.
Interesting.
And the Equal Rights Amendment, which provided for the legal equality of sexes, was passed. So women are like men and men are like women. That happened 50 years ago.
Wow.
I don't know why all right, what do things cost? That's always fun.
Yes.
Your yearly income, the average yearly income,
$25,000.
$9,133. Guess how much a new house costs?
$25,000.
$27,500.
There you go.
What about a new car?
$4,000.
$35,000.
Ah.
Gas price per gallon?
25 cents.
$33. What about a loaf of bread?
Loaf of bread was $1.280.
It's just 2 bits, 25 cents. Movie ticket?
$3.75.
$131. Damn. Stamp?
15 cents.
0.05.
Oh, I was way off.
Wasn't even a cent yet.
Not even a penny.
Not even. Milk cost $1.20. Bacon was 97 cents.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's per pound or not. I'm guessing. And a dozen eggs was 52 cents.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna pass on literature quickly with sports. The World Series champs. Sports. World champs in 1972 was
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oakland Athletics.
No way.
Super Bowl champions in 1972.
Call Bob the drummer. He will tell you that it was the Miami Dolphins.
And he'll also tell you it's the Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys.
What about the NBA champions?
Boston Celtics.
And it'd also be the LA Lakers. Yeah. Lastly.
I had a 50-50 chance
Come on
on
now.
the NBA.
Let's get one for four.
Come on.
Who was the Stanley Cup champion in 1972?
Oh, Chicago Blackhawks.
Oh, the Boston Bruins. All right, this last bit is really, really quick.
On this day in 1972, ladies and gentlemen, coming at you.
After 50 years, that's 600 months. That's 2,609 weeks, 18,262 days, 438,291 hours, and 26,297,460 minutes and counting. 26 million minutes.
And there you go.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's throwing the cards like David Letterman would back in 1972.
Oh, thank you.
Throwing the cards, the pencils.
Thank you.
Right, he'd throw them at the camera.
That's what I was going for.
Very
See,
nice.
that's why we're partners.
Very nice.
See, that's
ladies
why.
and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You know what? If we had cameras rolling, we would see that as well as our large bellies. So we're not going to see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, especially after all those wonderful people over there at Jimmy D's next to the new Soldier Field filled us up with soup and sandwiches.
Oh, my dear Lord.
Tater
the soup
tots.
was so good. I ate it so fast it burned my mouth.
Yeah.
It was hot, and,
Yeah.
I ate it.
Yeah. You went right in.
Just get it.
I tried to slow you down.
And if you remember correctly, ladies and gentlemen, from podcast past, it's 14 more scoops for the bowl than if you get the cup of soup.
14.
14 more scoops.
Yeah, that's all you got.
I hear that line. I listened to the episode. I was part of the episode. I edited. I listened to it 100 times. It still cracks me up that you were counting scoops every time.
As soon as you pushed your bowl back.
Gets me every
your-
time,
Or your
Jerry.
cup.
Yeah.
And I went, man, maybe I should have just gotten a cup because, I stayed in sequence. Then so I counted.
That was awesome.
Yep. 14.
That was awesome.
That's what you get. What you get the bowl instead of the cup. I got 37 degrees.
I'm gonna do a little refresh here. 43 here in Action Heights. Scoop me at 7:27 in the p.m.
Yeah.
We unfortunately have a canine to send to the bridge this evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good one.
He was a good one.
It was a good one.
Knew him well.
We just want to forewarn listeners about that one. We're going to have a moment. Are we ready for a break? 35 minutes in. Should we take a break?
Yeah, let's roll a commercial or a track.
All right. We're going to go to commercial, ladies and gentlemen.
After this, reviews.
Reviews coming up.
Welcome to Simscraft. John Sims, an automotive restoration specialist, has been the owner and operator of Simscraft since 1989. Located in, but not limited to, Englewood, Colorado, Simscraft will bring an exceptional level of investment quality restoration to your classic car. With over 35 years experience and over 25,000 vehicles serviced, Simscraft will handle all aspects of your project, including metalwork, refinishing, interior, mechanical, and electrical. Check out some of John's work at simscraft.net. And feel free to call John at 303-519-3601 or email him at simscraft@gmail.com. Simscraft, investment quality restorations for your classic car.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
I hope everybody got done going to the bathrooms and getting fresh drinks. Did you have your smokes outside? You can have your smokes outside. Or maybe you're doing them inside. I don't know what kind of people you are. But we like for you to tell us what kind of people you are. And as we always like to tell you, that the mailbag is always open.
Mailbag is always open.
Always open.
And you know how you can tell it's a mail plane?
Because of the little
You can
balls.
see its little balls. That's gold.
So
Three amigos, ladies and gentlemen. Look it up. That's fantastic stuff.
Look up here. Look up here. So this one is
Yes, to the mailbag.
in the mailbag. This one is specifically bracketed,
Okay.
not for show.
Well, we got to put it on the show then.
So we're starting here.
Yes.
Right. Cobus review of Moise's app for musicians. I'm speaking English, although I don't understand what any of that-
Cobid?
Cobus.
Cobus.
C-O-B-U-S. Cobus review of Moises, M-O-I-S-E-S, Moises
Moises?
app for musicians. This is not necessarily for a live read on the show, but instead
Which is why we're doing it.
idea for something to review.
Okay.
Watch Corbus review video. How to remove drums from any song. Oh, you know what this is? So Corbus must be an app where you can isolate the instruments
Okay.
from tracks. That's what this is. So we don't
Gotcha.
have to watch the Corbus
No.
review video. That's what this
No, we
is.
have a mixer. We just mix out.
Right. We can
Right.
just mix it up.
Just mix it out.
Grill maintenance. This is all coming from Say Guy. I wish we had tape rolling at the moment during our barbecue last Saturday. Lucky enthralled me with
Enthralled.
enthralled.
Wow, that's a good word.
Yep, with a breakout session on the Weber kettle maintenance and repair. Granted, the information may vary from model to model. But overall, I thought the information would make for a good segment and or an add-on to the Cooking with Lucky portion of the show.
Sure.
Key points of interest, and I'm sure you can come up with more. All these, I'm reading this.
And who is this from again?
Buffalo Grove E-Rock.
E-Rock.
Yeah, E-Rock.
Thanks, E-Rock.
He said, so for me, the kettle is used mostly for offset cooking and smoking. Otherwise, I'm just going to use my gas grill. That makes perfect sense.
It kind of does.
You know, you want to just whip up some fucking chicken breasts and some some Bubba burgers?
Yeah.
Just turn the gas on and be done in 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. I'm the same way.
So using the kettle and the whole process of starting the coals, believe that's what he's getting to. And so for the easy stuff, he's usually using the gas grill. And so
Ain't nobody got time for that.
ain't nobody got time. I just wanted a cold pop. And when you offset cook, one side of the grill starts to get grimy.
Right.
Then I thought somebody was barbecuing.
And the pro tip was to rotate the charcoal placement around the grill from cook to cook to burn off the grime from the previous cook, as well as rotating the cooking grate to accomplish the same fire-assisting self-cleaning. Next tip was in regards to the kettle's bottom vent, and this will vary by model.
Okay.
On my grill, the bottom vent looks like a fan blade that's opened and closed by a handle that sticks out on the side. I think yours might be like that too.
Right.
Lucky noticed that my fan blades were starting to bend upwards, mainly due to the use of lump charcoal that can lodge under the blades. In any case, as the blades bend, they're no longer going to rest on the bottom of the kettle. I might not be reading that correctly. But the fan blade, I know what he's saying. Well, because he's telling, I told him. So it's, like a fan, like 3 blades.
Right.
And there's a handle that you just swoop back and forth, and that'll push all the ashes out of the...
Mine's not like that, but I know what you're saying.
Out of the vent holes underneath. And then that's also the way you control how much air goes.
Your airflow. Right.
And when you use lump charcoal compared to briquettes, at least this is what I've noticed, is sometimes the lump charcoal will burn down the smaller pieces and get lodged underneath those fan blades that you use to clean the grill with, and it bends them up.
Right.
And now they're not laying flat on the surface of the kettle.
Yeah, your control is compromised.
Absolutely.
Right.
The control is compromised.
Yeah.
They are replaceable. Another thought is to avoid the problem by using pro-grade briquettes. I'm reading it like...
Sucrets?
Briquettes as opposed to the lump charcoal. And that's the thing, because briquettes will burn down usually into ash, mostly. And it doesn't fuck your grill up that much.
Kiss my ash.
So that was his starter grill maintenance.
Yeah. Take care of your cookware, ladies and gentlemen. I think is the song to sing to all our barbecuers out there. You got to take care of your equipment, whether it's gas or charcoal or smoker or I don't even know her. I mean, you got to take care of your equipment, and that's good. That's good advice
for anything,
for all your equipment. And when I
everything.
say, I mean all your equipment. Hey now.
Yeah. and then lastly, he texts in, "You're a Star Wars geek. Not sure what you can do with this, but I thought it might lead into an interesting, insightful, or comedic segment."
Oh, he loves to set us up, doesn't he, E-Rock? Nice.
You want to take the setup?
Yeah, let's set us up. Volley and serve. Or is there something to collect?
These are opening quotes. So this is what I understand what he did here.
Okay.
So in the Star Wars Clone Wars series, which was an animated series that started in the 2000s on Cartoon Network.
Okay.
And then like 10 years ago or whatever, when Disney bought the rights to Lucas,
right, they
pulled it, and then now you find it on Disney.
Gotcha.
Well, when it first started, I think throughout the whole history, God, we're not going to do all of these. Jesus Christ. But
was Jesus Christ in them?
But some of them, some of these, they would always open up every episode with like a little recap.
Okay.
Instead of the the scroll, the
Gotcha.
famous Star Wars scroll.
Yeah, I love the scroll.
It was just a guy that said stuff to get you caught back up.
In the last episode.
Right. And he would always have, there was either it was the titles of the show, I think it was the titles of the show, or opening quotes. Great leaders inspire greatness in others. Ignore your instincts at your peril. Truth enlightens the mind, won't always bring happiness to your heart. Right?
Yeah,
Right?
that's deep.
Yeah, it's real deep. That's
cuts.
like when you find out that your kid is shitty at school, or your wife is cheating on you. You know.
Do you have to say it in Yoda's voice?
Sure you do.
And mix up the nouns?
Greed, fear, loss. Roots are they that lead to tree of evil. Yes. Dismisses wisdom. Arrogance does. Yeah. You know what? We're going to save that for another bit.
Yeah.
This reminds me of a Star Wars. This reminds me of a Star Wars joke, and I'd like, as long as the mailbox is open,
Yeah.
I'd like everybody to tell me what you think on this joke, because it got thrown. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to set it up anymore. One of my friends, who wasn't Eric, I'm going to name names. One of my friends got a new black lab.
Okay.
He's a Star Wars fan. He's a nut.
Yeah.
He got this black lab puppy, named him Lando.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Lando Calrissian.
I would have said Darth.
You would have said Darth.
Yeah, but
Right.
anyway, yeah.
He named him Lando.
Okay.
And so when he took him to the vet, for the puppy treatment,
They gave him a Colt 45.
the lady Karen behind the counter, it's like, why'd you name him Lando? Because he's black,
Okay.
right?
Come on.
And so my friend goes, no, because he's a fucking space dog, Karen.
That's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
It is a space dog.
He's a space dog.
Yeah.
So,
He's friends with Astro.
why people just jump to that?
Oh, my God.
They just jump. They just go,
Oh, people are idiots.
oh, they're killing me.
Yeah.
Can't have any fun in their lives. Can't have any fun. Well, Lando's a good boy.
He's the good boy. And I assume he is an add-on to your list this episode. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Lando, he's a good boy.
Yeah. I'm putting him on the list. Right now.
I'm kind of a fan, but kind of not a fan of the whole Karen thing. Because you know what? I have a cousin named Karen, and she's a sweetheart. Not an asshole. Like it kind of Karen kind of now means asshole.
Female asshole.
Yeah. So, I hate to lump them all the Karens. I mean, what if your name really is Karen and you're not an asshole? Now you've kind of been pigeonholed.
Well, fuck. Welcome to the club, Karen.
That means two things.
Yeah. Jeez.
So,
look, I understand what you're saying.
yeah.
I do. I get it.
Couldn't you just say asshole
But
instead of putting a name on it?
everybody in every aspect, everybody's got a bus to be slid under. Right? Or there's a slide for every bus. And so
Well said, Sir Luck Dog.
did you know that the male version of Karen is a Ken?
I did not.
Yeah.
I thought it was just asshole.
Yeah. No, well, it used to
It
be.
used to be.
Everything needs to be fucking renamed now.
Yeah, you gotta have a title for everything.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Right.
A bunch of
like in the 70s, back in 1972, you bought beers that you could chug, but now you buy something that's sessionable.
sessionable.
Yes. Yeah, what do you think about that?
I think that sucks.
Yeah, right? Right? What are you doing in your session? Bunch of gay stuff?
Yeah.
What's in the session?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
What are you doing, playing Dungeons and Dragons? What's in your session? Are they jamming?
Or maybe it's
Maybe they're jamming. Jamming is sometimes a session.
maybe it's Szechuan.
Well, but you can't have session. You can't sell a beer and say because then if it's not, if it doesn't taste like soy sauce, then you're like, this isn't Szechuan at all.
You like to say salsa? I say salsa.
Salsa?
Szechuan.
I think there's some folks in this country need to loosen up a little.
Yeah. Come on, Karen.
Maybe get the fuck out of here. Why don't you get the fuck out?
Yeah, all you uptights, just get the fuck out of here. I got news for you.
Right? Like, let that theme song ring in your head right before you go to yell at the guy who pulled over in your court because he wants to send a text instead of driving. You can't park here. I'm sending a text. You can't park here. It's private. Not really. It's a public road, but...
Yeah.
Oh, enough of those. Sanford and Son, baby. You know what?
Can't believe I missed that one.
Some of my friends and I, we used to refer to that truck. You remember that fucking delivery truck?
Yeah, that thing was clean.
And we called it a da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, okay. I got
Because
you.
of the song.
Yeah.
When we would see one, we go, look at that da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I love it.
That's not a da-da-da-da-da. It was.
Lamont.
Lamont.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great name.
Right. Our very own out in the van, Mr. Grady.
Right.
Mr. Grady. West Side Grady.
I'm still out here, man.
Yeah, there you are, Grady. There's my guy. Got Grady out in the van, ladies and gentlemen. Where you been, Grady?
Well, I've been around the town, and I've been taking in the sights. Since the COVID hit, I had, you guys kind of sort of cut me, the Sneaky Pete Productions people kind of cut me loose. And so I don't know, man.
Yeah, the Sneaky Pete people told us that you cut yourself loose. See, that's how this world works.
Corporations, man.
Corporations, man. Fuck them.
Anyway, Lucky, I always love you. Linus, go fuck yourself.
Speaking of going and fucking yourself, my friend bought a fucking kick-ass hoodie that said, "You, sir, can go eat a satchel of Richards."
Nice. Nice. You, I don't think I have it anymore, but you sent me the one that said too bad I was already going to go fuck myself or something like that. I forget.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on you.
I was already going to go
I was
fuck
on my
myself.
way. Something like that.
I let that fly in a bar recently, and it was just like afternoon crowd.
Yeah.
So just, I don't know, maybe a dozen. And when it's like that, and if you're all at the rail, when somebody's talking, generally you can kind of hear each other's
Oh, yeah.
cross
sure.
conversations. And
For
so
sure.
I threw that one out there. And I said, go fuck myself. Joke's on you. I was going to do that anyway.
Right.
And I got a laugh on all of them.
Yeah, you
that one
did.
stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that landing stuck right there.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
joke's on you.
Joke's on you. Did that already.
The other thing that I sent you was for the grammar Nazi, the phrase
Let's
for
do it. Let's grammar Nazi.
Grammy Nazi it
Come
up. The for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
Which is it? Like, if there's no apostrophe, then you don't know.
Well, right here, and I'll help you spell it out. I've got to put my specs on here though. So for fuck's sake, right? Is it FUCKSSAKE, or is it for fuck's sake with no S at the end of fuck, or is it apostrophe S, or is it S apostrophe? A lot of options there in the for fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, there's an apostrophe, or there's an S after fuck.
Right.
It's pluralized.
That's-
Oh, for fuck's sake. You might blow over it, but it's there.
Well, but it's not because it's plural. It's because it's possessive. It's possessive. It's for the sake of the fuck. Now, the question lies, is it for only that one particular fuck's sake, or is it for the sake of all the fucks?
Of all the fucks.
So that's where, is your apostrophe after the S or before the S? That's the question.
So let's
Because
put
it's for fuck's sake. The sake of the fuck.
if we put this into a real world example,
Right.
we're driving in the left lane and we pass the dude, but then he speeds up and he gets in front of us and slows down.
Right.
And I holler out, for fuck's sake.
Right. I think that would be the singular apostrophe S. Just that one fuck.
Is it, but who possesses that fuck? Do I fuck? Is it me? Or is it that guy? For fuck's sake. You just cut me off.
The sake, the possessive is for the sake. The sake is possessed by the fuck. Now,
but the fuck's not possessed by the sake.
Who possesses the fuck is a different issue.
For fuck's sake.
We're talking about the grammar, meaning the apostrophe S or S apostrophe. We know that the sake is possessive to the fuck, so it gets an apostrophe. We know that. But does it get the apostrophe S or S apostrophe?
I think it's situational.
It is situational, which means it should be apostrophe S, meaning it should be only the fuck you're talking about at that moment.
Or,
not just encompass all the fucks.
But being cut off in traffic, which happens numerous times.
Oh, yeah, it's a regular occurrence.
For fuck's sake. Is it all of the fucks now that you're saying?
I think you got to spell them out one by one.
You think it's
one by one?
that guy in the Prius?
That is the fuck. And it's for the sake of that fucking guy who doesn't know how to fucking drive.
That's gold, Jerry.
Is the sake of his fucking bullshit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the mailbox is open for you to chime in. We're always going to look for it.
Gold, Jerry. Gold.
Yeah.
Shall we roll into some canines?
Let's do it. Let's canine. Got a nice list, and I'm just gonna go into it. And you will notice, ladies and gentlemen, that I will leave out one of our beloveds that is at the Bellagio Studios, which Lucky will send him properly to his rainbow. So, but we got Cowboy, Piper, Sage, Jovi, and Nash in Colorado. By the way, I believe it is Nash that, I don't know if I talked about this last show, has been spreading his seed around Colorado and Texas.
Yes. Oh, Texas now.
He's got a couple litters going now. He's a horn dog, and there's puppies all over the friggin' place, for God's sake. Daly and Griffin in Texas. Lucky and Kermit in Iowa. I think we already sent Hoffman Rocky, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He okay.
Oh.
So, but I gotta update the list. Trip and Tina in Genoa, if you know where that is. God, this is an old list because Kimber's not even in DeSoto. Kimber's in Holcomb. Holcomb? I don't even know. Right. Come on, Linus. Update your fucking shit. Nala in Colorado, Minnie in Des Plaines, Charlotte and Pikachu over there at the Bellagio Studios, Bella in Streamwood, Peyton and Reagan in Arlington Heights, Delilah in Carroll Stream. We've got Milo in Viroqua with Maple in Arlington Heights, Wakanda Lily.
Oh, Lily.
North Carolina, Lily.
Lily.
Clover and Siggy in Arlington Heights, Colby and Rolling Meadows, eat the gold boy. Gracie in Arlington Heights, Nellie in Mount Prospect, Chicago Copper, Schaumburg, Murphy, Arlington Heights, Milton next door. He's the goodest, sweetest,
He's
goodest.
the sweetest boys.
My dear Lord. Tank in Chicago, Maggie in Colorado, Chiquita and Naomi in Colorado, Bailey and Chief in Libertyville, and our beloved Lucy also in Arlington Heights, ladies and gentlemen. And I apologize for my outdated list. I will get that tuned up for next episode.
The list keeps getting longer. While you were talking, I missed the Lily setup because I had to push the bridge shout-outs to a second page.
Oh, no.
Because I couldn't put regular shout-outs and bridge shout-outs on the same page anymore. So
It's a big moment.
it is what it is, sir. And
My favorite saying.
And my favorite, my prize, Seville Kumi is out there wondering where I am right now. It's the LA Angels. LA Angel is making some trips out and visiting with the friends.
Nice.
Good to see her.
Yep.
Out there in Barrington, we got the Barrington Beagles, Major Dixie and Bella. Sugar Bella. And then Hampshire, Sergeant Coop. We got St. Charles, King and Cato, Elk Grove, Gaia, and Zepp Hoffman Tanner. Hoffman Tanner, I'm going to talk about this a little bit.
Yeah.
Tanner is my dog. Or I'm sorry, my mom's dog.
Right.
Right? So that makes Tanner my brother. If Kumi is my boy and Tanner is my mom's boy, then that makes Tanner my brother.
Uncle Tanner Takumi.
It's Uncle Tanner. Like fucking Full House.
Right.
Right? So Tanner is going to get 2 new nieces and or nephews coming up soon. Now the fever over there. Now, because he's not Hoffman Tanner anymore. He's Sleepy Hollow Tanner.
Okay.
I changed it.
Yeah.
Well, if I change it, then nobody knows who I'm talking about. We're going to keep him Hoffman Tanner.
Right.
But he's a Sleepy Hollow now.
Magical
Those all go boys. and about to get some nieces and nephews. Out there in Bolingbrook, we got Gramps of Sugar. Out there in Palatine, P-Town, my favorite, Odin and Thor. Just south of me is Elgin Franny. We have just west of me, Algonquin Bisbee, Wisconsin Sampson, Lake in the Hills Roman, St. Louis Fuzzy, and I'm going to go see Fuzzy. If I don't this summer, I'm an asshole. Number 15 here is
St. Louis is a good town.
St. Louis is a good town, and it's only like 5 hours away.
Yeah, forget about
The
it.
fact that I haven't made a road trip out there to visit Fuzzy,
You're a dickweed.
if I don't do it this summer,
I say it with love.
it's going to be the Linus and Dickweed show. At least until I go to visit Fuzzy
And come back.
and come back. Out
Otherwise, we're going to have to do another remote.
there, out there up north in McHenry County, we have Wakanda Reuben.
Linus Lucky and Dickweed in the mornings.
Ladies and gentlemen.
morning.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We got up in McHenry, we got Wakanda Reuben. Don't forget to get one, and when you do, get it with the Kirkland Cheddar. You'll recognize Kirkland Cheddar. We spoke with Kirkland Marcy earlier on the hotline. Don't know if that's going to make it to the show.
Oh, it is.
We got Elgin Diggy and
We'll
Elgin,
make it sound good.
and Elgin Odin. And out there in South Elgin, we have South Elgin Mella. Again, out east or out west from me, we got Logan, Luca, Lily. San Antonio Bears protecting our border. Out there in Roselle, we have Ozzy and Prince. Dork County Raven. Seville Hosa. Listen to this, though. My trips to Dork County are quickly coming to an end. The Egg Harbor Campground, in which I would go to, where Ellie, Jeff, and E-Rock's parents had a trailer.
Okay.
It was $2,500 a year to be a seasonal camper.
Okay.
And Egg Harbor Campground sold to a Florida-based
Jellystone?
campground investment company.
Jellystone?
It might as well be. And they took that.
Hey, boo-boo.
They took fuck the ADA, boo-boo. And they took the $2,500 a year seasonable to $5,500. And talk about a business strategy. When they did that, they knew that they were going to have people that pull out.
Right.
It's fuck you.
Right.
But if half stay, they make the same.
They're still even.
They're still even.
Right.
Dickheads. So there's a new campground out in Necedah that the trailer's being moved to shortly, like within weeks or days. And so that's where that's where my Dork County trips are, I think, done.
Okay.
I think.
Fine.
Unless I take, my lady up there, me and the missus. We're gonna go up to the Dork County and get some cherries,
Do some shopping.
buy some
Buy
chocolate,
some T-shirts.
bratwurst. Got to get the chatter. And then also we've got, I'm not done yet, next door, we have Seville Hosa up in Northbrook, there's Sadie. We have Rolling Meadows Tuffy, Palatine Maverick, Palatine Hank, Rolling Meadows Maisie, and my new addition, Cloud City Lando. Might as well call him
Lando is your goal.
Might as well call him Cloud City Lando, right?
Cloud City.
Because of the Anyway,
That's a mouthful, Luck.
with a sigh
Yeah.
and a heavy heart,
A heavy heart, for sure.
this
Big-
next shout out goes out to Rolling Meadows Daytona.
Big D.
Big D. Oh, he's the best boys. Best boys. He's our newest addition to big shout outs. I have 13 now. 13, sir.
Roll 'em.
We started with 0.
Right.
Daytona was a go boy. He was a white husky. He was a rescue.
Crystal blue eyes.
Oh, it's the best boys.
Or at least one was crystal blue.
The best boys.
You know how the Huskies are with they sometimes they get the one eye that's a different color. I know at least one of them was crystal blue. They would just look right through you too.
I'm not going to tell my famous Daytona story. I'm going to save that for Bellagio Bill
Okay.
for his next call-in because I think it's better if he tells the story because
All right.
it's funnier.
Should we get him on the blower?
From his point of view.
See if he'll answer? Nah, he won't.
But we got the Rolling Meadows Daytona out on the bridge. And so working backwards from 13 to 1, after Daytona, we have Hoffman Rocky.
Yep.
Number 11, we have Chi-Town Bondo.
Yep.
DeSoto Toby. Brook County Lucy. Algonquin Maya. Texas Daisy. Elk Grove Ruby. 2 Barrington Beagles. Mackie. DeSoto Calver.
Yeah, it's easy for you, sir. Suck, cow.
Wakanda Rio.
Yeah.
And my heart, my love, my guy, Steve Owen. He's a gentleman.
Yeah.
Send in your canine shout-outs to the Linus and Lucky Show.
Yep.
Linus and Lucky at gmail.com.
Shed a tear for all of
Get
those.
your canine on the shout-out list.
Yeah. Shed a tear for all those at the bridge. Love y'all.
And
Love y'all.
your
And,
canine will forever be on our shout-out list or our bridge list. But rest assured, ladies and gentlemen,
You'll be on some sort of list.
it'll be on the list. The shout-out will happen. And so with a heavy heart
Yeah.
and a
handful of beer.
and an overtoxified liver, I think perhaps we should close it.
Absolutely.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finalize this on 3/25 to 2022 at 8:05 in the p.m. Out in Seaville. I'm registered in a cool 36 degrees Fahrenheit.
36. We're warmer near the lake. I mean,
Always
we're
warmer
here.
near the lake.
Oh, 38.
Oh,
We're only a couple degrees.
Calming down
warmer.
now.
We're heating down.
calming down now.
Yeah.
The other day, I was going to a barbecue when I left my house. It was 65, and I headed east,
Yeah.
and it got down to 63. And in that moment, it was cooler by the way.
Crisp. Cool and crisp by the lake.
We're at that transition point.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for checking in. Remember that the Linus and Lucky Show loves you very much. God loves you very much. If you're driving, don't drink. And if drinking, don't drive. See you next month. Everybody's got a bus to be slid under.